Hey guys, I'm back. Let's get another message. I actually don't want to use this one. Let's use this one. I feel like a complete and total idiot. Uh-oh. Someone's not feeling very good about themselves. Why? When you're so intense, it's hard to take in what might be valid about what you're saying. Somebody doubting you? Doubting what you're telling them? Or... Ooh, I see an argument. Somebody was arguing with somebody, or you're trying to opt out of arguing with people, and you're like, listen, if you want to be an idiot, that's on you, but I'm good. I feel like there's not a lot of energy being exerted into these kinds of fights. Yeah. I would love it if we could just be quiet and hold each other. Okay, well, somebody wants to give you a hug. Maybe because they're understanding what you're saying about something now. Yep. And they say that you didn't do anything wrong. I know it's my own craziness. Trust me to get through it. Okay, so maybe this person was being insufferable and you were trying to explain something to them, or they just weren't getting the hint, weren't getting the memo, and you just couldn't get through to them. Okay, let's see. Couldn't get through to them, and you're like, it's frightening to me that we see things so differently. Maybe you had a very, it's like the understanding was like right there. You're so close to getting what I'm saying. And yet you're missing the point completely. Okay. And you're getting frustrated with this person to try to see your side of things, and maybe you just kind of gave up. Yeah. This feels awful. Can we start again and really listen to each other? And how I stumbled over that. Maybe somebody fumbled you, fumbled a situation, or like completely misread it to the point where they're like, they just don't know what to say. They don't know how to clear the air. Because this person says we need a new perspective. Or this was you. You're like, okay, well, we're clearly not getting anywhere here. So why don't you just back off, and we'll come back when we can see each other's perspective clearly. We need a new perspective. Let's take a break and get clearer about what really matters here, okay? So maybe you had to just distance yourself from somebody, or completely cut something off because they just weren't getting it. And and you're just like, okay, well, you can't keep accusing me of something I didn't do, or something accusing me for something I didn't do. Okay. Yeah. And this okay. I've been relentless. I can understand why you'd want to get away from me. And that's what put distance between you and this person, is that they were like insisting on something that was not like the whole perspective, or they weren't they weren't listening. They weren't able to see or understand something. But now they do. And they don't want you to want to be distant from them. Blocked. You block somebody, they want you to unblock them. I mean, like, or they feel blocked. They feel blocked, emotionally blocked off. Because they were, like, insisting on something so much that it was, like, it drove it to a point of, like, or just patterns this person was stuck in, or ingrained patterns or ways of being, or things that, like, they didn't. You're trying to show this person your perspective, and they just did not want to hear you out. They didn't want to see your side of things. They didn't want that. And yeah, exactly. So this is in reverse. I'm sorry I made such a big deal out of something so unimportant. So they made a huge deal out of something unimportant. Again, like standing on monkey business. Standing on something that's stupid. Or accusing you of something totally stupid before understanding your perspective, or without understanding how you feel. You were being a bully. Yeah, you're just like, okay, well, you can just, like, not be a jerk, and this person insisted on being a jerk because they were, like, blinded by their own arrogance. And now they want you to forgive them because they're like, they see what you're saying now. Maybe they see the error in their ways, or like how they, their rigid thinking got them in a lot of trouble with you. This rigid perspective got them in a lot of trouble. Or in their life. Like, maybe they were just ignoring something about themselves that was just like, and they felt like you were picking on them, being a bully. But now they understand that, like, maybe they were bullying you. Yeah, you're precious and you deserve to be treated that way. They're bullying you, and they're like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you. And, you're like, do you understand what I'm saying? When you go on and on like that, I feel invisible to you. So, like, maybe they would just, like, were very persistent in this. Stuck in their ways. They were stuck in their ways. Yeah. And the task at hand got way more complicated than it was ever supposed to be. Or like something got dragged out. Something got dragged out way longer than it needed to be. Because they weren't... This person was like so set on being the victim. Your victim. Like, being victimized by you. Or just in general, I don't know. Just like obsessed with being like sad violin. Like, okay, listen to my problems. And then you're like, well, you don't really have to have that many problems, dude. And they like couldn't see your perspective at all. Okay, or this person wanted to hold on to the idea that you're bullying them. I feel embarrassed about how I spoke to you. Now this person is like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe this is what happened because of my skewed perspective. This person is really upset with the way things are between you. Yeah, you have no idea how much I regret the direction I took this in. I'm really sorry. So this person's really sorry, and they really they do want to talk to you because they treasure you and they want to